Okay, now we're in your kitchen, Maggie. Thanks for letting us into this special sanctuary, because this is where it all goes down, right? We were talking about it before, about how the kitchens are the hero of the house, and you're going to point out some of the design elements and functional aspects of the kitchen that a lot of people seem to be asking for these days. And also we're going to use your kitchen as kind of the model for some of the trends you talked about, you know, some of those tone on tones and some of those other things. Could you show us around and
Sure.
point out some of those key features for us?
Yeah, one of the things, I'll just point out, first off, keeping simplicity in the kitchen is important, not the clutter like we're used to. So the kitchen must be designed in such a way that we can get rid of that clutter, but it's efficient. We're not crawling around trying to get rid of, various things. One of the things is we've got a spice rack. Beside the stove, often you can't put some cabinetry because of the heat of it, even though they're insulated. But this is a nice way of doing it.
It is. I like that you're not running around the other side of the kitchen to go get what you need.
It's right at your hand, really easy to see. You don't have to go back to the back of the cupboard to try and find it. All the spices are lined up right there. Another feature is the self-closing doors, so when you open and close, all our cabinetry is self-closing like that. So you don't hear noises, you don't hear the banging of cutlery, or if you have kids, they tend to throw the door a little bit harder. It will catch, the mechanism will catch and allow it to close.
The other thing is that I do is I'm guilty of not even closing things, so this is just an opportunity for it to do the work for me.
It'll grab the door and close it for you.
Amen.
Yeah. Hiding appliances, like we talked about, you can hide appliances, and again, they're self-closing, but you can get them very easy.
But the other thing, just show us also that this is not only just great to put the appliances, but it saves a lot of space, because now you have 2 layers and lots of stuff in one place.
Easy
so it's
to
very
get.
handy.
The whole point is to create that ease again.
Right.
How can it be easy for the person in the kitchen, yet also serve the family needs?
And to maintain that clean look, you know?
Again, recycling, so we have garbages where you have the recycling in the back and the garbage in the front, and that's supportive. Again, closing off, keeping things nice and clean. Nice features around so that the sink stays nice and clean is we have a little pop down, and this is where you can keep all your utensils.
Sponges and all that stuff. That's good.
One of the nice features is what they call a double dishwasher, and what we find is sometimes you want to run a dishwasher, it's not completely full and you don't get that cleanness, or you have gatherings and you want to have 2 washes. So we have a dishwasher on the top and then a dishwasher on the bottom. Same size, you can run at different times. It's quite efficient.
Right, and again, you know, this doesn't scream out and say, hey, look at me, I'm dishwasher. This is, you know, very innocuous. It blends right into the rest of the kitchen, and I like that. That makes it look really clean.
What's nice that gives the kitchen a different touch is you'll see little accents throughout. So we keep this nice smooth blend of tone on tone, but we use accents to bring the kitchen into something special. You'll see that we did it on the crown mold there.
And notice that's on the top of the range.
On the hood, on the hood, and then also on either side of the stove. And one of the reasons I like to do that is, again, we want the kitchen to blend together. So by having those accents there, it allows the weight of the stove not to look so heavy.
Right.
And this is what we're seeing in the trend, is what can we have the kitchen look like furniture pieces. For example, we have the fridge here, which has a panel, and we call it a built-in. We can do this with high expensive appliances and even lower end ones. There's ways to build cabinetry around lower end ones where they look like built-ins, but you're not paying the built-in price.
I see.
But this is what we're really looking at in the trends of kitchens, is making it feel like a real room, not just a place to cook, a place that family can be. They feel like they're in more like a furniture room. It's not offensive in any ways. It's a warm, safe, gentle feeling, and at the same time, it's a place where people can congregate.
And show us also that other pantry. I like that
Oh
one
yeah,
too.
this is great. You know, pantries, you have a whole bunch of stuff. These are pull-out drawers where I can get to everything I need. At the same time, cereal, the kids can easily get their cereal without having to reach up into a cupboard or throwing it in the back, and what do you find? Your cereal box is emptied out and it's all over the back of your shelf in your cupboard. So this way they can access their cereal really easy. One thing nice about these shelving is they hold up to 140 pounds, so you can really load them with your needed pantry things.